I do love what I see. We do have the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Justice and balance and victory. And decisions, yes. But I feel more stability. This is the energy of it was a harsh time. I fought for some peace. And here comes my peace. Six of Wands, Six of Cups. Are you kidding me? So 6 is important for someone. Is the harmonious number plus. So I do hope you have harmony in 2021. But hey. Six of Wands, Six of Cups. That is a soulmate in your life, and we're gonna be victorious about it soon. You might be right now. It's in your energy, so success is near. If you feel you don't have it right now, that's the energy is around. Patience, the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, but this is balance, harmony, negotiations, compromise, healing. Combining differences, right, between people. Six of Wands, victory is really yours, Cancer. And we have the Magician, beautiful energy. Manifestation, new beginnings, being victorious about an endeavor, something that you created with your own mind, or you are about to create. The energy of confidence, the energy of I have the tools, I know how to move on, I've planned. I am going to be smart about. And speaking of planning, we do have the Four of Swords. Planning and strategizing. And for some of you, this is a little bit of silence. That is a little bit burdening. Four. Now it's the four that it's for someone. Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. So you are in your element. A lot of water around you, which is kind of good. Reassures me that you're fine. But that is a burden that you carry, right? And we got the Four of Swords. Kind of like the universe saying you can stay at ease, right? And in the same time, we got the Four of Cups. And this is the energy of there is an opportunity around you that you are not paying attention. Can be an opportunity for love. We do have the Page of Cups. Can also be your energy. But right now we are so burdened that we might feel like a child, not really ready to take responsibility. But that is an offer around you. But I can understand that we are still connected to something that burdens us. You know, it's very heavy on us. So let's see what this is all about. So past energy is on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Current energy is on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. And let's have the possible outcome for you, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. A lot of pages. For some of you might be a communication that is kind of, you know, I would say emotional, I would say annoying, I would say putting you in a, you know, at a distance and staying silent with someone, but let's see. So in the past, we do have the High Priestess, and this is your energy, or Pisces energy, and the Death, Scorpio energy. It is the energy of silence, and it is the energy of endings. So I don't know if you ghosted someone, but that's exactly by excellence the energy of ghosting. High Priestess is the energy of silence, of not speaking your truth, or not wanting some distance, and ending a connection with someone. It came out of transformation, which is amazing. Both energies, one of endings and beginnings, but High Priestess is a highly spiritual type of energy. Is between the dark and the light, and taking the knowledge from both places. It has the energy of spiritual awakening. So and two major arcana, right? So that was quite a moment, and I kind of feel that somebody needed to do that. And we started also with the Four of Swords, which is the energy of calmness, of rest. It's the energy of clearing your mind, needing time and space to plan and strategize. Can be out of boredom too. We also have the Four of Cups in the overall energy. So it can be a combination of I need some peace of mind, but and transformation, and in my awakening you don't belong, right? That's more or less the energy here. And then we transformed and we closed the door. For some of you, of course, can be a Scorpio who went silent on you, and that's what's annoying a bit. Now this person of yours, Nine of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles. They can be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but this is someone working very hard. And again, you can swap energies. But Nine of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles is deploying their whole energy to be financially independent, to stay on their own 2 feet. This is, paying all the debts and taking all the responsibility. Two of Pentacles is the energy of 2 jobs, is the energy of overworking, and accomplishing financial goals, somebody here. And mutual energies between the two of you, the Nine of Swords, a lot of stress, and Five of Cups, guilt, regrets, responsibility for what happened, not looking at the right things, looking at the empty cups and being stressed about. So I kind of feel, Cancer, it was, it's more on your side, but again, can be theirs. Transformation and being stressed all through the process, but still making important decisions. So where are we right now? We do have the Seven of Pentacles and the Patience. One, it's Temperance, right? Sagittarius energy. It's one and the same energy, by the way. One in Major Arcana, one in Minor. And that is a lot of patience. That is a lot of desire to heal, put some perspective on things, expecting, harvest, because we've planted the seeds, stability. It has this energy of, I have all the time in the world, honestly, how it feels. Now this person of yours, they do have the Two of Pentacles, and it's interesting again, and the Empress. I mean, they want to build an empire. Let me tell you, this is how it feels. All this is about money. It's about everyday life. It's about abundance and independence, self-employed with the Nine of Pentacles. And it has this energy of only money matters, And of course, some of you might say, and for some of you, the Empress can be, them seeing as the mother of their children, the father of their children. Maybe you've had a marriage with this person, but by the looks of it and the whole energy, this person sees only money. Can come from it, and of course it does. I was about to say it might come from insecurities, and then we got the Moon. And we know the Moon is all about insecurities, shadows, fears, and we have the Page of Cups, which is your energy. But I don't feel that is a bond, right? We ask for a soulmate connection, so there is a bond. But I don't feel right now you are focusing on them, and I don't feel they are focusing on you at this time, at this moment. Somebody, they are afraid. They might have deep fears about stability, money, future, an enterprise, a company, or whatever. A job can be a job. Twice the Two of Pentacles can be, somebody working to get a job, to keep a job, you name it, right? We are all going through challenges like that. So the outcome of this, we do have the Two of Swords and the Emperor. One is the energy of contemplation, one is the energy of taking control. So Cancer, I kind of understand, right? It's we still need to think about how to take control. I believe we are at a place where we know that patience is important, of essence in this situation. So we are contemplating 2 approaches, right? Getting organized, that's the Emperor. Taking control of your life, of your mind, building something. The Emperor, he builds empires, and he does it, right? He does an excellent job, I want to say. Now for this person, the outcome, 8 of Swords and the Hermit. Bound to you and yet still silent. In Hermit mode, Virgo energy, of course, but I mainly feel this because it's again a fight between assets and personal journey, right? And somebody here is sees an obstacle in just staying quiet and going through it, right? They prefer, you might be dealing with someone who is really hands-on and very practical about everything, and I'm not sure they see the awakening and the need at this point as an outcome. To go through a soul journey, ascend spiritually, look within. That's also an energy with the Hermit, where we really and honestly look at what we've become. Mutual energies between the two of you. We do have the Judgment and the King of Wands. If you are dealing, of course, with the fire sign, that is the final decision here. But it is also the energy of rebirth. I don't feel this is a reconciliation by the whole energy, Cancer. So I kind of feel that somebody takes control and makes a decision here. For many reasons, right? You want to take control, and they want to make money. Completely different energy here. So definitely now that we have the whole energy, communication is an issue. I kind of feel that we don't have a lot of talk. Four of Swords, Four of Cups is really distant and not having tons of communication right now, and that's what's burdening. But now we know why. Somebody here needs absolutely to be autonomous in some way, and very, very focused on money. So let's ask for some guidance. I believe we already have the answer, but let's see. And speaking of compatibility, the whole reading is two different energies, two different energies. So compatibility, that is something we need to look into. You are guided to think of compatibility between you and them. Cancer, you are limitless. The universe is reminding you. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. And I kind of feel the control. It's taking control, right? Two of Swords. You think of doing something great. And I believe the universe is saying, oh yes, you go do it. Reminding you, right? You are limitless and you can accomplish tons of things. We do have connection and compatibility, and you are limitless. So some focus on a connection, some focus on where you feel limited in a connection, and think about. We do have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So you are guided to show love to your family, important people around you. And we have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. And I know we had this reading where you are patient, right? Picking up the energy of a Cancer, fully patient about what's going on, expecting something, and moving into taking some control. I kind of feel with the guidance, Cancer, you are guided to a connection, to a new love, and, feel secure that it's going to be all right. But compatibility is very important. So when we say yes to whatever new love is, let's make sure, right? We are compatible in some ways. So let's look into the energy we need to put back into the flow. And we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So, yeah. It feels like life purpose, but I know we have the card for the life purpose. So, but it feels like, coming out of a stagnant energy, of a waiting energy, and doing something with purpose, right? Intention. That's the energy I'm picking up. We have doubt. So this is something we leave behind. I release the need to know all the answers. So whatever attachment you have to finding the truth, that's all right if we don't know the full truth. That's all right. We can let it go. We do have loyalty and connection, right? Somebody has been loyal to you, or maybe you've been loyal to someone, and now it's time for more than loyalty and friendship. It's a connection, right? Based on loyalty. So your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. And guess what? We have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And bottom of the deck, acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations and people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Beautiful. Patience, acceptance, and moving on, living with purpose. So Cancer, I love you. This is all that I have for you. Please take care, please stay safe, and come see me next time. Love you, take care.